So ladies, what's the topic today?
Well, lately I've been really sad because every one of my ancient Greek city-state, Athens, has been having this, this attitude, this almost YOLO attitude.
YOLO swag
live
attitude.
for today. It just makes me so sad, Everybody, I think it's because we're so Greek-centric and we think so highly of ourselves. We don't really have an afterlife, so everyone, they say, if we don't have an afterlife, why should we go out and fight for tomorrow and fight to be good in the afterlife if we can just live today and do what we want to do with ourselves today? You understand me?
I understand, girl. Like, it's just everybody's like YOLO swag, jumping out of parachutes in the sky and attaching stretchy cords to their backsies and jumping off the bridges. It's like, what?
I understand. And everyone, if they're thinking, you don't have an afterlife, really not much in the afterlife, why do I have to do all these things, fight for my afterlife? I can just be myself and be an individual. Everyone, they don't go for the Greek city-state, they're individualistic. They just want to fight for themselves. And my little son, Bobby, oh, he makes us so mad. Bobby, walking around with his YOLO swag, 2K13, I'm so cool attitude. Oh, Bobby boy. You know what he does? He only fights for himself. He only does things for himself. Only talks about himself. Such an individual.
So individual.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my sister. She's always just like I can handle it on my own, y'all. I got this YOLO swag. Like, with YOLO, it's like, you only live once. Why are you fooling around? You can die.
Yeah. So, girl, what problems have you been having?
Girl, I don't even know if I want to get into it because I might start crying. But okay, so with the democracy, I like all time. It's like we all meet up in the town, and it takes time away from my schedule. It takes time away. Like, honestly, I think that since we don't have any technology in our village, in Greeks, we should elect people like they do in the U.S. But actually, what I think the U.S. should do, since they have so much technology and they're little smartphone fancy gadgets, they should hack in stuff and be like they should vote themselves for different subjects. Because back in the day, Greeks would always vote together in the town center, outside.
I understand. I'm thinking, with your only problem with the U.S. here is that you've got this situation where everyone, they can't make up their own mind. They can't make up their mind with any decisions,
Decision making.
That's why the government's shutting down, because they can't make no decisions on anything. So, you need a tyrant to just come in there and make a quick decision, stay there for a year, and leave. Kind of like Alexander the Great. What a wonderful man.
I think it was actually, though, not that he was such a great leader, that it was more right place, right time. Like, he happened to be there, as a pretty good leader. Not a great leader, pretty good leader. It was just the right time.
I understand you, girl. I feel very good about that.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap around to Eric and Severe. What's been on your minds lately, girls?
Well, our family in the dark age, and it's been really sad.
Yeah.
We've all been put in debt, and there's no cure for the debt. 158.5% of the people, 1 year of their life, they're under the poverty line. It's terrible. The government can't do anything about it. Our population is sinking.
It's almost like the Dark Age back in the Greek times.
It is just like it.
Speaking of the Dark Age, it's a crazy time right now. It all started with classical Greece, led by Pericles, and everything just fell apart from then. Then the Peloponnesian War occurred, and the war, everybody disunited. There's no, everybody's just clustered around, no one's together, and we have terrible government, and, no economy whatsoever. And then this guy, Alexander the Great, thinks he knows what he's doing, comes in, and takes over and makes this Hellenistic Greece, and I just don't like it, because he thinks it's like nothing else what it used to be.
Everyone's fighting for their own survival. Terrible.
It's not what it used to be.
Yeah, I understand. I feel like, in the end, this all connects together. All our problems, girls, we can solve them together. Because if you think about it, this dark age can be caused by the government being faulty, and the bad democracy can end up just causing everyone to just not agree with each other, and then you got the problem there. If you go into a dark age, everybody's fighting with the survival, as Eric said for us. And you just look at that and you say, wow, everyone, if they're fighting for the survival, you're thinking about individuals. And if you think about the individual, it's individualistic. It just makes me sad. So, girls, now that we're done, girls, I think that's just about it.
Mhm.
You know what I think we should end this off with?
Girl power.
Girl power is it, girl. What do y'all say? How about on three we chant girl power?
1, 2, 3.
Girl power.
Since the Greeks never had it.
Woo! Woo-hoo. This has been The View. Hope to see y'all next week.